it's Osweiler. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there on third down for the Broncos. 48 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They start the drive with Anderson. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's Osweiler going up top. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Osweiler giving to Anderson on the draw. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A fake to Anderson. Now it's Osweiler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. A dump off to Anderson. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now it's Osweiler, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Brock Osweiler. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Anderson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's Osweiler to throw, pushing through the contact. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 63 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
From the red zone now, here's Osweiler on first down. Green with a catch left side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have broken the tie. And Charles, after an injury-plagued season a year ago, nice to see him get back into the end zone here in Week 1.
You know as well as I do, chomping at the bit. I mean, all off season, trying to get back in.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very...
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And coming out now, the Broncos. Now Osweiler. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. He's going to loft one deep. He's got a man complete. They give him a gain of 38. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Goggins get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
He's going to loft one deep left, and this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. The third quarter starts with a run from Anderson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run it again with Anderson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now Osweiler on first down, and that is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Osweiler. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Again, Anderson. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Virgil Green from 6 yards away. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
It's caught inside the 25, and all the way down to the 22-yard line. On first down, Osweiler. And Green with a catch left side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. So they'll try again with Anderson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Now a run with Anderson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Anderson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. C.J. Anderson, such a bruising man. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. C.J. Anderson, the 20. 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. C.J. Anderson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.